going on, guys? LuckyChan43 here, bringing you some Warframe, a free-to-play game on the PlayStation Store. I don't really know what I'm doing in this gameplay. I kind of just downloaded it today. Thought I'd give it a try. It's pretty good for being a free game, honestly. But I'm not here to talk about the gameplay. I'm here to talk about bigger topic, gaming nowadays. There's 4 different platforms you can play games on. Excluding handhelds, like the Vita and the 3DS and the DS and the 2DS, which is newer.
Keep going. Nobody
For the
knows
4
you're here.
types of gaming, or not types, but things. I don't really know what you want to call them. There's PC gaming, the PS4, Xbox One, and the Wii U. I think that really, if you look at them all,
Doors are locked.
there's
Time to break in.
only 3 types in those 4 consoles. Or not consoles, but there's PC gaming, which in my opinion is the best, because there's just so many different options you can do with it. You can edit, your visual settings. There's so many more games, because people make games, indie games, very popular on that. There's just so much more you can do with it. And then there's the Wii U, made by Nintendo. The thing that's kept Nintendo around, kind of, in recent years, is their consoles are always different. The Wii was just no one else making a thing like it. I mean, sure, a lot of people bashed on it, because it didn't have the traditional 2 analog stick controller. Excuse me. But that's what made it fun with the Wii, and the Wii U is no different. I mean, it's pretty different, but yeah, right there. If you're actually watching the gameplay on here, I just figured out, hey, I'm supposed to spin these little like hexagons around, try to connect the lines. And it's just a mess. Like I didn't even know what I was doing. But back to the Wii U. It's got the thing. I don't want to call it a controller, but it's just different, and it's fun. And then you have the PS4 and the Xbox One, which are probably the 2 most similar out of 4.
Override complete. Move on.
And, I mean,
Alarms
yeah,
reset.
I mean, if I had the
They do
money
not suspect a
to
thing.
buy 3 things, definitely I would buy a PC, a Wii U, and then you can take your pick with the PS4 or the Xbox One. I'd buy PS4, obviously. I don't know, I'm just a fan of PlayStation, I think a lot of people kind of realize, I think the Xbox 360 was better than the PS3. In some aspects, the online gaming, the exclusives, Halo, a very big title, Can you really name a PlayStation title that's quite that big? I mean, a first-person shooter, I should say. I mean, there's really not. For the PS4, I think trumps the Xbox One, in my opinion. I'm speaking for personal experiences. I'm not speaking for every single experience out there, because everyone's got different stories. I've had multiple friends, they got the Xbox One, they were so pumped about it, they were so pumped to get it. If they get it, they hated it. One of my friends actually traded in his Xbox One and got a PS4. He had to pay some more money, obviously, but yeah, I've heard that the Xbox One is more so a entertainment console that you can play games on, rather than a gaming console that you can entertain. That's just what I've heard. I personally have not played on an Xbox One. Yeah, I personally have not played a Wii U either. I kind of pick up a Wii U though. That's me though. Yeah, but if you look at exclusive titles for each console, I think you look at exclusives. I think you gotta go with Xbox. So they got the Halo series, which trumps any PlayStation exclusive title. So that's my train of thought. Sorry. Killzone. That's the only PlayStation 4 title that we think of that's the first-person shooter. And I'm not gonna say that's a bad shooter at all, but Halo's better in my opinion. Another thing they have is a better racing exclusive title in Forza. If you're not into racing games, this might not apply to you, but Forza is a very good racing game. It trumps Gran Turismo by about 5
No
miles.
further life forms detected.
But the new Drive Club game is actually coming out for PlayStation 4 in about 3 or 4 months. Coming out in October. So that could turn this high a little bit for PlayStation and racing games, because usually, I mean, Gran Turismo just doesn't do it for me. And I never did play Gran Turismo 6. I only played 5. And another thing, I thought it was quite cheap, I guess, of Sony to release Gran Turismo 6 about a month before the PlayStation 4 came out. Or, I don't know about a month, but quite close to release the PlayStation 4. I didn't care for that. That's just me. Talking about consoles, back to Nintendo. Nintendo, they're always different. They always have handhelds, which Sony is catching up to the party. They had the PSP, and then I have the PSP Vita with the remote play feature, which I think is just awesome. I have yet to pick up a Vita. I'm gonna get one in the coming months. As soon as I get one, I'll do an unboxing, review, remote play, all that fun stuff. Yeah, but Nintendo, they're just... I mean, I'm sure everyone had a Game Boy Advance. I mean, not a Game Boy Advance or a DS, when they were younger. Or a Game Boy Color, if you will. I'm sure everybody had one. I had a Game Boy Advance. That thing went everywhere with me. Pokemon, that was my favorite game, But, yeah, Nintendo. And the thing is, Nintendo's been around since 87, I want to say. Sony joined the party in 95, and Microsoft joined the party in 2001, I want to say. Xbox-wise. Because Microsoft's been around a little longer. This is drawing towards the end here of my Warframe gameplay. Yeah. If you enjoyed the gameplay, enjoyed the commentary, drop a like, favorite, share it, subscribe, all that fun stuff. So yeah, till next time, ZekiChan43 out.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.